an eye out for second part.
I'll hold on to this. I'll check his pockets. Got it. Good thinking.
This is completely idiotic.
Yeah, like most things around here. But you have to do it.
I don't understand this language.
The thing you need to know about English is it doesn't follow its own rules very well.
Kinda like Derringer.
Can I ask you a question? Are you dyslexic?
Maybe. Why?
Well, you keep confusing your right and your left. You do that in Portuguese too?
I don't know. I haven't had to write more than my name since I was 14.
You also may have dysgraphia.
How do you know all this?
I used to be an English teacher.
Seriously? Why did you come to Metamorphosis?
It was hard finding work. Plus, after my brother's death, I wanted to turn my brain off for a while.
Sorry to make you turn it back on.
It's okay. I want you to pass this loyalist entrance exam.
Why?
Misery loves company.
Door's off its track.
This computer's connected to the FBI's criminal database. The loyalist's name is Fisher White. I don't know much else about him. It's up to you and your friend to fill out the fields. More results than I was hoping for. Log out and scan the area for more data on Fisher. There's...
Citizen of Metamorphosis. Lucky devil.
With all the Joker stamps. It is a running joke with me and my nephew. He calls me Jokera. It means Joker in Hindi. Well, Jokara, you can forget about receiving any more letters from your nephew or anyone else. What do you mean? Don't you know? You're a loyalist now. And your loyalty is to this place and this place only. No more communication with the outside. What? For how long? However long you got left in this world.
We'll give it another shot. You found him. Select criminal history like you did before.
He killed his own brother?
He didn't kill anyone, child.
Exactly. Smart dime store fiction from the mind of Quinn Derringer.
Go ahead and erase the false charges. Okay, good. Let's log out and degauss this machine. The computer there. Same as before. Run the degauss gun over the computer. Good work. There's one more loyalist to set free. Let's find that last computer.
I'll hold on to this.
Welcome to my domain. Care to purchase new abilities? Come back anytime.
screwdriver broke.
Some poker face you got.
Sir?
I tell you, you've been made a loyalist, and you give me your best impression of a wall.
It is acting experience to credit for that.
Acting?
Yes, sir. In Bollywood.
You famous back in the real world?
No, sir. Very minor roles. But that was a while back.
A stare like that, you're probably pretty good at Texas Hold'em, too.
I do not play poker.
Don't like cards, huh?
I do not play cards because I dislike cards. I do not play cards because I like them too much. If you catch my meaning, sir.
Gambling junkie.
Recovering, sir.
Interesting.
Single file, stop crowding me, people. Ronit Rathor. Rohit. That is me. You didn't fill this out right, Rohit. What did I... 2 boxes under icon. But I do have... It's a new form. Fill all of it out. Again. No, look at me. Do you see? Are those prescription lenses? I am not wearing contacts. It is called heterochromia iridum. Look, I don't care. Your form is standard. I'm not going to make it unstandard for you. So, what do? I don't know. Pick a color. Next.
There's the computer.
Where's Rack? They see me. Off me.
I've apprehended the subject.
We'll find. See what he's carrying. Nice. That doesn't look safe to me. I'm not sure about that. I don't know about this.
Database holds the criminal records of Rohit Rathore. Again, we'll need more than just a name if we're going to find the right one. That's the one. Poor Rohit. He has such a kind face, too. All right, let's see the damage. Select his criminal record. Knocking over casinos. Unlikely. Derringer really outdid himself with this one. Okay, let's erase these lies and move on. Well done. Now we'll degauss it just like before. That was the last of them. Head to the atrium. Stop. I'm sorry. There's one more matter that needs our attention. I wanted to wait until Daniel stepped out.
Where is he?
Probably starting a structure fire somewhere. But listen, I need your help. Head back to the office space you just came through. Go to the back of the room and look for a computer near the wall of fingerprint scans. We have one more history to erase.
Another loyalist?
Not exactly. this time is Miranda Poe.
Who is she?
An old friend who passed away some years back.
If she's dead, why do we have to erase her charges?
Let's look her up. Her eyes were blue. Her date of birth was June 11th, 1982. Nationality was American. Place of birth, Virginia. And that should be enough. Go ahead. Search. That's her.
That's you. That's...
Go ahead and bring up the criminal charges.
Derringer?
Had nothing to do with this. This one's all true. Every word of it.
What do you want us to do?
I'm asking you to erase it. And never mention it to Zager. Daniel. But I suppose that's up to you.
Why did you do it?
I was young. Stupid. Fell for the wrong person. Love is nothing but regret that travels back in time and catches you when you don't know any better. All things end badly. Or they don't end.
I've done things I'm not proud of, too. I understand.
And I'll understand if you choose not to erase the charges. I understand your hesitation. Thank you. You've given me a second chance when we get out of here. Now, let's leave this and go to Terminus.
Media revolution is a tidal wave of morass. It drowns and buries in one stroke. Schmidt and Cohen are right. The revolution will be podcast. We can learn from leaders who came before. Print upended control based on speech, and the cassette tape undercut state control of broadcast messaging. Tame the medium. Tame the revolution. Do you know the #1 sentiment responsible for deaths by dual enlistment and suicide combined? Romance. Create a cult of thrill and honor, and your acolytes will multiply almost as quickly as the body count. Harding gives readers precisely that. He romances Edward Snowden, whose crimes loom greater than war itself, and in so doing, becomes accessory to treason. Glenn Greenwald's harrowing gospel of Saint Snowden, with a tasty subplot of the author's ascension from doubting Thomas to true believer. The book unfolds with Greenwald's personal encounter in Hong Kong with the Messiah himself, then evolves into a lecture on how the world's surveillance state works based on outdated and, more importantly, illegally obtained documents. The author blames shadowy forces for why his book isn't a bestseller, blind to the real reason. The public is bored of this, Greenwald, and prefer a safe society to the one quislings like you are trying to impose.
much destruction.
Yes. I'm not sure what the statues did to deserve this. Take the stairs on the side. They'll lead to the elevator. To Terminus.
I found a cassette. I'll hold on to this. I hope they can't see me here.
You have a curious nature, I see. Explore if you wish, but head to Terminus soon.
Just you and me, sir.
Roger that. I know who planted the snow globe, and I want to move to arrest immediately. Over.
Copy that. I'll put a party together.
Negative. We need the element of surprise. Where you at currently, Gordon?
Commissary. Sir.
Meet me in the male dorm laboratory in 10 minutes.
The bathroom. Why is that, sir?
Because you're gonna yourself when I tell you who a traitor is.
Sir?
Just be there in 10 minutes. Over and out.
heading to the vent.
If you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to fear. It's the what I don't know can't hurt me of the new century. But you should be afraid. You should be terrified. Because every day, we hug the digital world a little tighter. And we hold that embrace a little longer. Either we're too lazy or we're too unconcerned, so we let our machines manage our public utilities, monitor our cash flows, drive our cars. They're driving our cars. They vote for us. They tell us what to eat and when. And they fight our wars. And they murder. They murder for us. We don't even talk to these machines. But they talk to each other. And that is why you should be afraid. Anything with a chip in it will be online soon enough. And do you know what they say about us behind our backs? Watches, implants, heart monitors in cahoots with a hospital 1,000 miles off? What do they say when they're alone together? Huh? What are they saying? And who do they spill their secrets? Our secrets, too. Well, the government, for starters. It's a worldwide whispering campaign, and we can't quiet them. I can't scream loud enough. My voice is shot. I'm out of breath. And they don't even have to breathe. I mean, a lie travels its way around the world while the truth is still putting on its shoes. We can't keep up. Can't keep up. Are you ready for Exhibit B? You think you are? Well, let's take collateral murder, courtesy of the U.S. military. Take technology run amok and weaponize it. Death from above. Drone strikes. Not half a world away. In your own backyard. Where does that leave us? Do we hope at least for benevolent overlords? Ha! When does that ever happen? I mean, I am asking you, when has that, in the history of human civilization, when has that ever happened? We wittingly vote into power those with no desire to cede power. Not ever. Who can we trust to not violate the rule of law when crossing that line doesn't require any effort? Now, when there's a machine to take the step for them. You want to run the world? Well, there's an app for that. We are f***ed. And I mean that in the worst way possible. No, there's no meteor heading our way. It's not anything like that. But the advance of information technology heralds the death of privacy for anyone not already at the top. The world continues to spin, and it spins towards authoritarianism. Who are these people that tell us the future is going to be wonderful? Well, let me tell you. They're either black-eyed liars or rosy-cheeked Pollyannas. The future is f***ed. But wait, Zager, how can that be? By 2025, tablets will fill the void of deadbeat teachers and absentee parents. Kids will drink from the wellspring of all human knowledge, shared freely by all societies everywhere, right? Sure. Till someone decides to delete mention of the 30 million Chinese citizens that died at the hands of the Japanese during a 10-year period in the middle of the last century. Or the 11 million Africans who died as slaves from Bagé, Brazil to New York City over the course of 200 years. With print dead. There's no reason these pesky truths will rear their ugly heads again. They'll just patch it out of your digital textbooks and move on. In the year 2035, self-driving cars will mean no more accidents. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing! Nothing. Until you make an unflattering comment about a public official who has the police in their back pocket and they decide to steer your car to the shoulder and shut off your engine and lock the doors for your safety until the men in black can get there to escort you to one of our lovely taxpayer-funded re-education camps. Or they just park us on the railroad tracks and wave goodbye. All of this brings me to Exhibit C. C as in Cincinnatus. As he showed us beyond doubt, the hooks are there, the laws have been ignored, and the gallows have been built around us with the trap door installed right under our feet. You still don't believe me? Sleep on it. But before you have a chance to escape your nightmares, you'll be smothered to death in your sleep by those taking first watch. So rise and shine. It's time to wake the up.
Goldsmith and Wu are right beyond their knowing. The borderless world envisioned by the Internet's founders is illusory. But another borderless world is possible by expanding one nation's borders. Our house has many mansions, and domain names rightly should fall under our domain.
You won't even notice it's missing.
I don't know about that.
Besides, look around you. This place is falling apart. It's all coming down.
on the lookout for sympathizers.
We can't get through it. They can't see me here.
Wreckage everywhere.
Good idea. My battery was running low.